Only 32 days left until the midterm election coming up on November 8th, but tomorrow is the deadline to register to vote in person at a local election office. If you're registering online, that deadline is Sunday, and if you're registering to vote by mail because of the federal holiday on Monday, your mail must be postmarked no later than Tuesday, which is October the 11th. Now, when you head to the polls to cast your ballot, you're going to have the opportunity to change the state constitution. That's again coming up in November. There's two questions on the ballot that you'll see there. News 19's Becky Buds explains.
When you go to cast a ballot in South Carolina, you'll be asked two questions that could change the state's constitution. But what are they, and what will you be agreeing to if you say yes? In short, the two proposed constitutional amendments would increase the state's two rainy day funds, which is money set aside for emergencies. One of the amendments would increase the General Reserve Fund over 4 fiscal years from 5% to 7%. The other would raise the Capital Reserve Fund from 2% to 3% and ensure the fund's first priority is offsetting mid-year budget cuts at state agencies. Senator Katrina Shealy, who serves on the Senate Finance Committee, explains.
If we do, say midterm, DSS or DJJ, they've used up all their funds, we have that money to go back on.
She says the amendments, which unanimously passed both chambers, have no impact on taxpayers.
It's going to take money that we've already collected, and it's just saving more of it.
According to the State Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Office, South Carolina hasn't had a year-end deficit or mid-year budget cut since the state increased the General Reserve Fund from 3% to 5% in 2010.
If you have too much money, then you could go back and fund projects that didn't get funded before.
Voters like Sarah Gibson say with a recession looming, it's better to be safe than sorry.
If state employees can keep their job, again, proactive versus reactive is always a good plan, especially in times like right now.
Each proposal requires approval from 60% of voters to pass. In Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
Well, between 1985 and 2018, there were a total of 54 statewide ballot measures. Of those, 45 of them were approved.